We're here today to take a look at Theodoma's latest variant of their energy recovery system. It's an energy recovery system in the sense that it takes energy out of some form of latent energy supply. For the sake of this particular demonstration, the energy is supplied by a thermal boiler that's situated in the back of the room there. The way in which it extracts the energy, first of all the steam comes into a heat exchanger here. The streams are split such that on one side of the heat exchanger there is the hot steam, and on the other side is the refrigerant cycle that's used and powered into the Theodoma system. So essentially it's a means of heating up the refrigerant that then is fed into the Theodoma variants over here. In order to extract the energy, the hot refrigerant enters into a turbine that is stationed approximately just around about here on this particular enclosure. The way it's actually set up is that the turbine and the electrical generator and a refrigerant pump are all hard coupled onto the same shaft, such that whatever speed the turbine is spinning at, the electrical generator will turn at the same speed, as will the refrigerant pump that's down the bottom. Firstly, with the turbine, the hot refrigerant comes into the turbine, drives it and leaves the system over here. As the turbine spins, it generates electricity, and the electricity is fed out into some form of load demand through these electrical cables that you can see just here. The refrigerant itself is pumped through the system by a rotating pump attached to the same shaft that turns at the same speed as the turbine. The refrigerant then passes through several other heat exchangers, such as the one that you can see here. In this particular version of the system, it's what's known as a three-stage system, in that this particular enclosure here with the turbine, generator and pump is replicated 2 more times. Each of the stages is known as the primary stage for the first, secondary for the second stream and tertiary for the final. It's actually a staged system, which means that as the supply increases or as the demand increases, the secondary stage can be eventually switched on, and then as it increases yet again, the tertiary stage can be turned on as well. In this fashion, the load and output can be matched perfectly so that just sufficient electrical supply is created to cover the demand.